This week on the Computer Chronicles, our annual holiday buying guide. The coolest hardware, the hottest new games, the latest in internet tools, and the best new multimedia software. We'll show you what's new and what's cool for the techie on your holiday shopping list, plus Giles Online and my pick of the week. All coming up next on the Computer Chronicles.
Computer Chronicles is made possible in part by SoftSource Incorporated, publishers of Pro One software, educational software for young adults. And by Upside, the business magazine for the technology elite.
Hi, and welcome to the Computer Chronicles. I'm Stuart Chaffee. It's holiday shopping time, and there are so many cool things out there: hardware, software, games, peripherals, gadgets. How do you figure out what to buy for those special people on your gift list? Well, we'll help you today as we bring together a group of experts to suggest what they think are the best new computer goodies on the market. Helping us do this are Christine Comerford of PC Week magazine, Elliot Chin of Computer Gaming World, and Christine Gretsch-Wenden of PC Computing magazine. Let's start with you, Chrissy. And you've got the Pilot. Now, we've seen this before on the show, but it's really cool. So explain what that is and how you use it.
Okay, the Pilot is an organizer, but it goes beyond just your average organizer in that it's an extension of your PC. I've got the special cradle here that hooks up to my serial port, so it's going to allow me to keep all the information in my PC synced with what's on my Pilot. So I'm going to go ahead. This has your typical functionality of an organizer: calendar, to-do list.
Calendar, appointments, phone numbers,
memo.
that kind of thing.
I'm in the memo section here, and I'm going to go ahead and enter in a new appointment. I could go ahead and use an on-screen keyboard, and that just looks like a typical keyboard, and I would have to tap out the letters. Instead, I'm going to use their special graffiti language, something that takes a little bit of practice to master. But after a while, you can write pretty quickly, and you just go ahead and write in as you will. Then, when I'm done, I'm going to put it in the cradle, press the special hot sync button, and then I'll wait while it does its magic. It connects with the PC, and it brings everything up to date.
So the cool thing about the Pilot is it's not really a standalone organizer that has its own world. It really is an extension of your PC. So your PC and your Palm Top thing are always telling you the same stuff.
Exactly.
All right. Now, do you actually use the Pilot?
I've just started using it.
Okay, and you like it?
I like it.
Okay.
Yes.
Elliot, let's go to you. Now, you're in the gaming world, so you're going to show us a game, I guess.
Yes, this is Quake, a first-person perspective shooter from id Software, the people who created Doom and Doom 2.
Okay, why do you like Quake?
Well, I like Quake because it's a full 3D environment, unlike Doom or any of the other action games. That means you can look all around, anywhere you want.
So up, down, left, right.
Left, right, any degree at
360.
all. Right, 360 degrees.
Okay, so go kill a couple bad guys for us.
You just go through, you teleport through various time periods, shooting monsters and demons. You never actually fight any humans.
Okay, just sort of virtual monsters.
That's right. Just blew away.
Not real blood. It's metallic
not real.
blood here.
Right.
Okay. All right, so it's better than Doom, basically, you say, because it's 3D.
Because of the 3D environment, and also because of the dark atmosphere and the sounds, which create the most realistic environment.
I mean, is there action above you occasionally or below you?
Yes,
So you really have to use that?
there will be. Up here, there's someone that's
Oh,
on top there that I just killed. And there's someone down here as well. What's great about this game is the deathmatch. In Doom, you could play over the internet with other people, and here, Quake supports up to 16-player death matches, so you can play against other people, killing them or cooperatively through the game. And the pricing for this game is also excellent because you can download it for free on the web.
Still can.
Yes, and if you like the first 7 levels or so, you can call
id
id
Software.
Software.
For the rest of it.
Actually, you just call them and they give you a code after you pay them $45.
So you
and
pull it down
unlock the game.
Oh, okay, so you can pull it all down from the web.
And that's how you, so if you don't like it, you don't have to buy it, but if you do, you just call them up and they'll unlock it for you.
So Quake is your pick for a great game.
Yes, it is.
All right, let's turn to you, Christine. What would you recommend?
I want to show you Decisive Survey, and this product helps you do email or web page surveys. So for instance, I'm having a dinner party, and so I created a survey, and now if I want to look at the survey and see what my friends are going to see when they get an email, I can preview it and I can see all the questions. I can email this to any email system. It doesn't matter what PC they're on, what type of email they're using. But what I could also do is I could post it up on my website. So people could go up to my site and they could actually answer the survey there.
So you can send it as email or put it on your homepage.
Exactly. And then if I want to look at the results and see how we're doing in terms of who wants to bring what and who can come, I can actually get some really nice graphics. This is all generated for me. Who wants to bring what? Who's bringing a guest, etc.
Got no excuses for screwing up the party anymore.
You know,
I mean,
you have
got all
no
this
excuses
technology.
at all. No voicemail phone tag. You just email it out. They tell you everything. It's automatically tabulated.
That is very impressive.
And 10-user version is free up on the web.
Wow. Now, I take it, though, it seems like it would have good business applications beyond doing dinner parties where you really want to survey customers, employees, or stuff like that. Can you do that?
Absolutely. You can go up to 10,000 respondents. So a lot of huge corporations are using it just for that. Customer satisfaction, employee satisfaction. For instance, some big software companies are putting up these surveys up on their website, and then whenever somebody fills in their survey, they get a T-shirt emailed to them or mailed to them.
It is very nice.
Yeah, it's really
Decisive
nice.
survey. Couple minutes left. What else would you recommend, Chrissy?
I've got the Vocaltech Internet Phone, and that lets you do free phone calls over the web. So you can go ahead, you buy the software, that's about
Right.
$50, and you can give a copy of it to your friend.
So you actually get
You
two of them in
yeah,
there.
you basically
So you
have
got
two
somebody you can
licenses.
talk to.
Right, and then you go ahead and through the software, you can make long-distance phone calls.
Now, there's lots of these out there. I mean, you're saying this is the best of the internet phone
This
packages.
is the best one, and these are the pioneering folks of
Internet
this
phone
technology.
from Vocaltech.
Right.
And you can also look at your friends on
Yes,
the phone, right?
we take that a step further here with the Color Quick Cam. This is the latest version of this product.
It's from Connectix?
Connectix Quick Cam, correct. And they're now bundling it with their video phone software. And that lets you do video conferencing, and you can also do video capture with the product.
And how much does it cost?
This is, the bundle's about $300.
So you get that thing, you have the web, you can not only call your mother, you can actually look, show her the baby, all that stuff.
You bet.
All right. What else you got, Elliot?
Well, I've got NHL 97 from EA Sports, which is a hockey game with all the licenses, so you can play with all 650 players, all the teams, in addition, and international teams from Canada or Russia. The best thing about this game are the graphics. You'll need a Pentium to run it at the best speed, but
Right.
they look great, better than anything on a console or any other sports game we've seen
Better
yet.
than playing on a PlayStation
Yes.
or on a Sega? Really?
Actually, the graphics are better.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Huh. So that's the best hockey game, best sports action game?
Best looking. There
No
are some
kidding.
other games with a little bit better AI, but this is the best looking game you can play.
Got to take a
for
look at that one.
sports.
All right, what about the gadgets you have there?
This is the Gravis multi-port system, and these are the grips. What it is it allows you to play, have up to 4 people play on a single game at a computer at one time. You've got 4 ports here, and you can plug up to 4 Gravis gamepads into it. And what that allows you to do is basically sit in front of the computer with your friends and play sports titles like NHL 97, all 4 of you together on one computer.
So you just plug that into your game port or whatever,
Yeah.
and then the 4 game things go in there.
Yep.
And it comes with 2 of the pads?
Right, it's $129 for the multi-port, 2 pads, and a sports title.
Wow. So you don't need these video game consoles
No.
anymore in any way. What else you got, Christine?
I've got 3 goodies that I really like. WebBuddy, great product. It's under $50.
What does it do?
And basically what it does is you specify what websites you like, and it goes up after hours and downloads those websites to your PC, so you can surf the web unplugged.
So a little agent for you. You go to bed at night, it goes surfing, pulls down the stuff, you look at it in the morning.
You can surf the web on an airplane, right, etc.
Right,
Unplugged,
that's
doesn't
cool.
matter where you are.
Okay.
Internet
Fast
Fast Find. I find that when I'm searching the web, I get different results if I search using
No
different search
kidding.
engines.
Right.
So this guy goes out to every search engine, does the search you're looking for, and then pulls back a composite of all the results.
Don't you get like 10 million hits then when you do something like that?
Actually, no, because it sorts through them all and gives you the most effective match.
Huh.
So it searches every web engine and pulls them all together. It also looks at what your PC configuration is, and it will notify you when a website that you like has changed or when there's a new driver or something for your PC out in the net.
Wow.
Very cool.
Intelligent agents here kind of for the web,
It's
both
it's
of them.
housekeeping behind the
Yeah,
scenes.
yeah. Very
And then I
cool.
really like
A hat.
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
deal.
Yeah. So Yoyodyne.
Yeah, what is Yoyodyne?
Yoyodyne basically is a game site, and it's www.yoyo.com. And what you can do is you can play email games. So basically, you sign up for a particular game, and you get a message sent to you every week to play this particular
When you say game, this is not live action game, but game, answer a question, win money and
Answer
stuff like that?
question, you know, clever trivia questions, etc. Things that really make you think, but the prizes are great. $500.
TV
2
game
trips
show
to
on the
Hawaii.
web.
Exactly.
Yoyodyne.
Exactly. It's just what it's like.
Play, win money.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Well, one way to make it easier to find the right computer gifts is to shop in the right place. One of the cool stores we found is the gift shop at the Computer Museum in Boston.
Nestled along the harbor in downtown Boston, you will find the Computer Museum. Inside this high-tech playground is a gift shop that has a wealth of treasures for just about everyone on your shopping list. Looking for that perfect gift can be a challenge, especially when you're trying to find something truly unusual. But here you can find all sorts of toys and gadgets, from useful to playful. There's fashionable jewelry, books on various topics, and even a place your mouse can call home. Maybe you're trying to find a gift that says it all. This bin of buttons offers a simple solution. Or how about some refrigerator magnets that let you speak volumes? And if you can't find just the right words, the museum has cards that let you express yourself in other ways. Across the country in San Jose, California, the Tech Museum of Innovation also specializes in unique gift possibilities. In its small gift shop, you can find all sorts of treasures, from travel mugs to clipboards made out of circuitry, and even holograms that can drive you mad. But don't lose your mind worrying if a product will work.
I think the fun thing or the really neat thing about part of working here and being a part of the tech is that we do literally try everything that comes into the door to ensure that it says exactly what it's going to do. If it says it's going to fly on the package, it must fly when I open it. If not, the vendor hears from me.
The shop likes to focus on products that have some kind of science behind them, whether it be mastering the intricacies of building a 3D puzzle or discovering that microchips start out as shiny lumps of silicon. But one thing's for sure, they invite customer feedback to keep them on the right track.
We have a suggestion box and or a comment book that I read religiously, and just to see what folks' input or ideas or comments or suggestions are about the store. And that really is an invaluable source to let you know that yes, we're on the right track and that this is what people are really going to gravitate to and really buy and really have fun with, or no, it's just not what they're looking for.
But whatever your gift-giving goal, remember there's always the old favorites. A tie for Dad, jewelry for Mom, and a Dilbert t-shirt for the lovable geek that has it all. For Computer Chronicles, I'm Giles Bateman.
Well, just in case you still haven't seen something that has "Buy Me" written all over it, we'll try a little harder. We're joined now by three more very knowledgeable computer journalists: Joel Enos of Computer Life magazine, Jack Lyon of PC Computing magazine, and Paul Schindler, CD editor of Windows magazine. And Paul, we'll start with you. What are you going to show us?
I'm going to show you a disc called Dogs, Disc, and Wind. Now,
Okay.
I want to declare my interest up front. The guy who did the CD is a friend of mine from college, but he is also a New England champion dog frisbee player. And this is Glenn Speckert and his dog Shaman. And it's a CD, it's $30, it's self-published, but I gotta tell you, first of all, if you look at Glenn, the man is incredibly athletic, but he also has this I hesitate to use the word mystical communion, but he and his dog are incredible, and if you watch this CD, you can figure out how to do these ultra cool tricks with your dog. The other thing I want to point out about it is that for the technologically inclined, it is also an interesting disc because Glenn has acknowledged what few CD writers acknowledge, that there are lots of kinds of old machines, new machines, fast machines, slow machines.
And this actually works on all of them?
It works on all of them. You can view a little tiny slow window if you've got an ancient machine, or you can view 30 frame per second, real honest-to-Pete video. And this is not some huge organization. These fades, these wipes, this huge amount of text, he did it all. This is what they call a hybrid CD, which means that you got your local content and you're just a click away from the internet if you have an internet service provider.
For the latest on dogs and frisbees.
For the latest on dogs and frisbees, you can go right up on the internet and find out how to be competitive on it.
What's it called now?
Dogs, Disc, and Wind, and it's $30.
All right, I'll take your word for it. Jack, what do you got?
We have the Global Village news catcher. It's actually it's a wireless device for people who want to get the latest in news, sports, weather, but it doesn't tie up your phone line. It actually uses a paging network to download all the information that you need. It hooks up to your serial port whenever you...
So that little pyramid thing is the antenna?
Right. This is
And you're
it.
getting radio signals basically
Right.
in here, not the
Right.
phone line.
It works a lot like how pagers do. It actually, most of the information is stored on the computer. This just downloads little parts of text.
Okay.
This is the main interface. You can go through and pick a variety of things, news, weather. There's a horoscope in here.
This is kind of like a point cast off the wire is what you're saying?
This is more for someone who wants to have something like constant news like Pointcast.
Okay, so
but
you can keep
from
a window
home.
up the whole time.
Yeah,
and
Pointcast isn't a lot of fun if you're using an analog modem. That's better for a LAN network. So this keeps your phone line free, but downloads everything all the time. And actually, when you get a new news message, a little icon flies across the screen to alert you, and it also alerts you when you have new email without you actually being logged onto your email
So
network.
you can keep a little window going in the corner while you're working on your spreadsheet and be watching news updates in video too, or just text?
Most of it is text-based or some graphics since it's downloading it through a pager network.
Right.
If there is more that you want to see on a particular item, there will be a hot link at the bottom that you can click, and it will launch your web browser and take you there.
So the product is called Newscatcher, and what's the cost roughly?
I believe it's $149, and the
monthly
service is free for an entire year, and then it's between $2 and $5 depending on which service you pick.
Well, it's cool just to have that little thing sitting on your
Sure.
desk, right? Everybody says, what's that? Joel, what do you got for us?
I'm going to take us into a game called the Neverhood, and this is a claymation game. They used over 3 tons of clay to set up the sets, the characters, and as you can see, it's really smooth scrolling. This was created by Doug Tenaple and the group of people at the Neverhood. Doug was the co-creator of Earthworm Jim, which is another
So it's kind of a
best-selling
kid's
game.
adventure game with claymation characters?
It's actually not necessarily even a kid's game. It's got a lot of humor in it.
I
Here,
notice on the box it says 17 and above. On
yeah, it's got some inside jokes for people that aren't kids, as you can see.
So
here.
that's you, that guy in the middle,
That's me.
and you're just trying to get through the game here?
Well, basically, you are Clayman, and
Okay.
you are trying to solve a mystery in the Neverhood. And as you can see, there
Got
are
monsters.
obstacles in your way everywhere.
Like that monster out the door.
Right. And
But you
so,
can't be killed, right?
No, that was true. Your
Well,
head,
you're clay,
your head
so-
could get chopped off. Yeah, clay
Like
people
the,
don't
like the
get killed
cartoons,
very
right? I
easily.
mean, you come back up. Yeah.
So you've got to basically
So you're
foil
gonna try to
the
blow
monsters.
up the bad guy?
Yeah, I've already assembled this TNT doppelganger
So you're
for
gonna sort
myself.
of light the dynamite.
Let it on fire. Set it into
This is
position.
a great looking game.
Yeah, just the movement
Wow,
and the way
it's
they've
gorgeous,
digitized the
yeah.
claymation is great.
Okay, so the monster's going to eat the Trojan horse there.
And the people who did this, America's most famous non-productive company, right?
Well, if you consider this non-productive, I think this is a pretty good.
Whoa, and he's
Addition.
gone.
This is from DreamWorks, right?
Yeah, DreamWorks, SKG, and Microsoft, a joint
Wow.
venture.
It is a gorgeous looking program.
Yeah, so
Cool music.
it's the Neverhood.
Wow, okay. You know what this costs? As usual, 40, 50 bucks?
This is
something
about
like that?
$39.99 in
okay.
stores now.
All right, a couple minutes to go. What else do you want to tell us about, Paul?
Well, I decided this year to share with people some of my favorite productivity applications.
Okay.
So Echo Pro, now this is my 4th and I hope my last name and address program. Absolutely cool, has every feature you could ever want.
Why is it better than all the others?
It's better than all the others because it's got better ways of categorizing things. I mean, if I want to look up all the left-handed shoemakers I know, this is the best of all of them that I've seen for
Sold.
doing that. Depending on how often you need to look up left-handed shoemakers.
All right, what's that?
This is QuickView Plus. By the way, Echo Pro is $200. QuickView Plus is $50. Now you might say to yourself, why would I need this? QuickView comes with Windows
Right.
95. Well, the answer, of course, is this is the enhanced, all new, all better, all singing, all dancing version. More formats converted, and allows you to print the quickly. The idea is look at a file without opening the app that created it. It's a quick looker.
Okay. Jack, what else you want to tell us about?
Here we have the Philips Web TV. It's a $350 product that actually has a processor inside. You hook it up to your television like you would a VCR, put your phone line in there, and then you can surf the web. From
Set-top box web surfing on your TV set.
Right.
Want to show us the keyboard too?
There's a wireless infrared keyboard, and you can
Wireless
also
remote.
kick back on your couch and
Right.
surf the web.
Okay.
And we also have the AT&T wireless PocketNet phone. What it is, it's just a regular analog cellular phone.
And you can access the web?
and you can access HDML documents,
Okay.
which are a slight.
You hold it up
difference-
so we can just see that. I mean, it just
slight
looks like a
difference from
regular phone.
HTML. Right.
but it
you
will
can
access the
also get your email at any given moment, and these 3 buttons right here act as a text browser, and you can get sports scores, stock market
Yeah,
prices, and
yeah.
all of that from wherever you are.
All right, quickly, Joel, what else you got?
I've got the Mind Drive.
That is so cool. Yeah, tell
the
us about
90%. Well, this basically, it's a mouse or a joystick controller type of thing that operates on the same principle as those heart rate machines you'd find in the grocery store.
So you
It's
get
a
all excited, something will happen on the screen?
Yeah, right now there's a few games that are coming out from the other 90%, a skiing game and a lie detector type game.
But I mean, seriously, what do you do? Like, I mean, can you go forward or backward or just...
Yeah, you just move it around and it actually operates somehow translating your heart rate and your emotion and your body temperature into movement on the screen.
Good luck, okay.
And it works. That's about $140.
Okay.
And then I've also got the
Digital
Epson
camera?
Photo PC. This runs about $500 and it operates on, it has high density quality and it can also go to standard density. You can store up to 32 pictures in here under
So you like
standard.
that for a digital cam?
Yeah, it's great digital.
Okay, thanks guys. Well, one nice thing about the web is that you can now give people presents that don't cost any money. Just give them the URLs for some cool websites. They'll appreciate it and you'll save some bucks. Here to help us with some appropriate holiday gift-giving websites is our webmaster, Giles Bateman.
Thanks, Stuart. The internet has probably been one of the fastest growing industries ever in the history of the world, which means that while there are a lot of products, there's also a lot of bad products. Well, how do you sort through and find some of the better things that you want to get? Well, first of all, let's start with internet service providers. Internet service providers pop up all over the place, and if you want to choose one from your area, I recommend you check out The List. Now, The List maintains a list of internet service providers all over the world. So what I'm going to do is I can go down here, I can click to search by state or province, find the state I'm in this case, let's say we want to go to something in Tennessee, for instance. And then what we get is a list for all the internet service providers in Tennessee. Now, some of these are national, some of them are local. What you can do is you can find information about what area codes, exchanges they cover, what their rates are, and what sort of services are available. Next, I think a great product for actually making web pages, there's a lot of them out there, is Claris homepage. Here I have it called up, and you can see here's some work being done on our homepage here. I use this to prototype stuff before we take it into our final situation. It's a great way to quickly and easily make web pages. And if you go to Claris's web page, About homepage, you can download a trial version. Now, last but not least, when it comes to magazines, you'll see a ton of magazines on the newsstands all about the internet. There's so many of them out there. I find one that I can pretty much trust is NetGuide. They're well written, they're internet savvy, and they've got stuff at varying levels, even some of the higher levels for those of you who want to take it a little bit further. And if you go to their website, you can find out information about them, plus get a free 3-month trial subscription.
Thanks, Giles. It's time now for our weekly summary of the latest internet and PC news. Here's this week's Random Access Report with Lori Anderson.
In the Random Access file this week, CompuServe's family-oriented online service called WOW is scheduled to shut down on January 31st. The company says the move will allow them to focus on business users and more experienced users, which have always been its primary market. Industry observers, however, see the move as a result of WOW's flat fee pricing structure, which drove up the company cost. Netscape has unveiled a new product codenamed Constellation. It will allow people to merge and customize desktop and network information, as well as automatically receive customized information from various locations. On the new hardware front, Compaq has released a handheld computer called the PC Companion. The device can be used independently to enter and organize data or to access the internet. The information can then be transferred to any desktop PC running Windows 95. The PC Companion is one of the many handheld devices that is using Microsoft's new Windows CE operating system. Windows CE is a slimmed-down version of Windows 95, which shares many of its key components, making it easy for people already familiar with the Windows environment. And finally, it's that time of year again, only so many days left to shop for the holidays. If you feel overwhelmed with decisions on which toys to buy and which are safe, log on to Kids Shop Online. Not only is it better than battling the crowds at the mall, it also provides monthly ideas, safety news, and advice from a child psychologist. And for every product purchased from Kids Shop between Thanksgiving and Christmas, they will donate $1 to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, helping to spread the holiday cheer. That's it for this week's news. We'll send it back to you, Stuart.
Now for my pick of the week. One of the coolest new computer games I've come across lately is not really even a game. It's actually an experience. It's what every good game should be, actually. Hot, fast, and deep. It's hot because it's full of great multimedia. It's fast because you get right into the game without a big setup. And it's deep because this game goes on forever. It's called Spycraft, and it comes from Activision. This is a 3 CD-ROM adventure that is so lifelike, you will soon think and act like a real CIA agent. The game is very realistic. It was designed with the help of former CIA Director William Colby and former head of the KGB Oleg Kalugin. The game combines action, analysis, planning, and a set of varied skills that make this one fascinating adventure. And it has a link to the web that lets you get real-world info from actual intelligence websites. It is a very unique and well-done piece of software. It's called Spycraft, and it's sold by Activision. It runs under DOS and Windows 95. That's it for this week's Computer Chronicles. We'll be back here again next week with more of the best in computers, CD-ROM software, and the Internet. I'm Stuart Chaffee. We'll see you here next time.
Computer Chronicles is made possible in part by SoftSource Incorporated, publishers of Pro One Software, educational software for young adults. And by Upside, the business magazine for the technology elite. To order a videotape of this program, call 1-800-916-PCTV. Please ask for tapes by show number and title. And for more help in keeping up with the fast-changing world of personal computing, order the Chaffee Letter. Each month, Stuart writes in detail about topics covered on Computer Chronicles and includes his commentaries on the technology that directly affects how you use your computer. To subscribe or for a free trial issue, call 1-800-916-PCTV. The Chaffee Letter, your solution to information overload. For more information on anything you've seen on today's program, check out our website at www.pctv.com.